Hi everybody, this is Rose of Sharon and I'm back again with another book review. I just recently read book number 13 of Wheel of Time, called Towers of Midnight. And this is the next to the last book in the epic series. And oh, can we tell it's getting down to the wire. And it's very intriguing to see all the developments that have come to a head. And it had been hinted at before in prior books, but I was hoping it was true. And this book actually confirms that there's a character still alive. And I had a feeling that this particular character was, and I'm not going to say who, because she's actually one of my favorite characters in the whole series. I really don't know what else to say about the series in and of itself. It's just been lush, lavish, intense, rife with peril, and you just get this sense that Randall Thor is fighting this losing battle with Lews Therin, his original self, the Dragon Reborn, and it's really intriguing to see the exchange. And of course, I love Telean Road, the Realm of Dreams. I think that's how it's pronounced, but it's very intriguing how Jordan actually describes it in detail, and you could just visualize it. It's sumptuous. It really is. Just the language is just so stock full of just this beautiful imagery. It's a feast for both the ears and the eyes. And as a person who is a Bachelor of Arts, I can definitely appreciate this as a writer, and it's given me a lot of fodder to actually work with. I thought, yes, I want to write this way, just because it's just nothing short of phenomenal. It's over 800 pages, but I loved every page of it. You just know it's that sort of Damocles moment. You just think, oh, come on. And of course, the end of the world being so indelibly hot, you just think about the temperature right now. You think, is this apropos? I don't know. Where I am right now, it's just stifling and so very torrid that I get ices and shaved ice as much as I can, trying not to spin myself into a hole doing so, but luckily they're not that expensive. They're rather reasonable, so I'm getting myself a treat, cooling myself down. We've had this shaved ice truck come to work. It's a different company than the one I like to go to, but it's still one I really love. I don't really have that much to say about Towers of Midnight, just that it's full of intrigue and mystery, and just that whole sense of awe that you get from J.K. Rowling's books with Harry Potter, that sense of, the unknown, and that draw, that the magic. And of course, when they talk about the power, I don't know why, but the one true power, Sangreal and Real or Adam, or whatever. He uses different words to describe the male and female versions of it. I know I mentioned this before, but it just is something so very attractive about that. And I like to think that in the balance of everything in our world that we know of, even though this is a book that's just so entrenched in fantasy, there is a balance that we know of, the male and the female, and it's true. And so many people have forgotten that magic does exist. And I know that sounds like, oh, you're crazy, Rose, but no, it really does. There are things that what we lack terminology for, we have no other word for but magic itself. And this technology, way back when, we would put, if you take a person from the Middle Ages and put them in our century, they would probably think, what sorcery is this? Burn all of these heretics. But yeah, it would be interesting. They would be trying to hunt all of us down. But this is all Satanism. But yeah, it would be bad. That would be an ultimate the ultimate chaotic situation. One of many, I think. But yeah, I really savored the book, and I am looking forward to reading the last one, which is called A Memory of Light. And my heart's kind of heavy when I read it because I know it's the last book in the series, but so far it has been just such a glorious ride, and I've enjoyed every second of it. It's been nothing short of just fantastic. It is by far, and I say this with every iota of my being, and I don't say this about very many series, but I've really enjoyed this. It was New Spring that just turned me on to it, and I had a gardener who said that save New Spring for later, but I disagree because personally I feel that I respectfully disagree. Sorry about that. I believe that New Spring is prequel, and the reason I say that is because there's so many elements that are really put out into detail in layman's terms, and everything is set in its own appointed round with all the characters, and they're given their personalities and their traits, their quirks, and then the world is built, and you think, yeah, and it makes sense to me. Well, that's just the way I am, but he said read it after, and I thought, no. Well, I guess to some maybe that would work a little bit better, but I can see his point in why he said that, and agree to disagree. But that's about all I had to say about Towers of Midnight, so until next time, live on prosper. Ciao, Tootsie.